Welcome back to MLB Tonight. I'm Robert Flores, here alongside with former GM Dan O'Dowd and baseball researcher Sarah Langs. MLB Draft Combine is coming up. It's always an exciting time. Dan, what can we expect? What are you going to be looking for?
Well, Robert, for me, this is one of the most important events on the baseball calendar each and every year. If you look at it, all the clubs get a chance to answer the questions they have on the players. And then all the best players in the country get to showcase their skills in front of 30 clubs. So, I'm just really excited to see what's going to happen.
Sarah, it's a 4-day event. It's held at Chase Field in Phoenix. What advanced metrics can players and viewers expect to see?
I mean, there's so much data with this event. Part of why I love it so much, and I've been there every time this has been held. So glad we're back again. For pitchers, you got pitch velocity, you got spin rate, you got extension. For hitters, we have your exit velocity, launching, and of course the distance on those home runs.
Well, congratulations and good luck to all the young athletes as they continue their journey to hopefully one day land.
Welcome to day one of the MLB Draft Combine from Chase Field in Arizona. Sarah, BP started now, and this is where the scouts really bear down. They're looking at presence in the box. They're looking at the balance, rhythm, and timing of the swings. They're looking at how clean a swing path is. They're looking how connected a player can be to a swing, and they're looking at the ability if they can hit the ball the entire field.
And there's so much data that comes along with BP. We've got exit velocity, which means we can look at how often the player's hitting the ball hard. In this day and age, hitting the ball hard has an actual definition. That's 95 plus miles an hour. And why do we care about that? Because in today's game, if you hit the ball hard, you're going to hit about 500 on those batted balls with a 1,000 slugging percentage. Another stat we'll look at is launch angle, and what we define as a sweet spot batted ball is 8 to 32 degrees of launch angle, basically a line drive. So I'll be looking at how often these players will be making that kind of contact as well.
You know, I think about big league players like Alvarez, Judge, Ohtani, Trout. Their hard hit ball data is crazy. Their launch angles are very consistent. And you add all the things that we're evaluating, and think about, Sarah, the pressure these young players are under right now is probably the most pressure-packed BP these players have ever taken in their careers. So we're now into outfield play. This is kind of one of my favorite parts of the Combine. Scouts look at this from a variety of different perspectives. They're looking at breaks and angle to the ball, which is crucial for above-average defensive play. This part of the drill, we're looking at how quickly they get to the ball, how under control they are, and the strength of their throws and the accuracy of the throw. Deep down scouting perspective, they're really trying to see the spin on the ball, how clean it is, and so they can get that one-hop throw into third base and home plate.
No, I'm with you on loving this. There's so many different ways to evaluate outfield defense in today's game. Of course, we can measure that arm strength. We can look at that accuracy of those throws, as you were saying. We can also measure speed, which is such an important part of playing the outfield. If you're not fast enough in the outfield to get to that ball, everything else is moot. So we can really measure all different aspects of playing the outfield.
And when you look at some of these players and then you think about the great right fielders, which is the arm strength position in our game, you think Acuna and you think about Tatis, you think about Kyle Tucker, Jason Hayward for a long period of time. And Sarah, pay particular attention now how they're making the outfielders move to the ball. They're trying to really see body movement and body awareness and how under control they are athletically when they go to execute this particular skill.
Well, as you said, right field is indeed the premier arm strength position in today's game, and I've got a number of you on that. In 2023, right fielders had an average max effort arm strength of 90.9 miles an hour. That means the top 10% of all right fielders' throws average almost 91 miles an hour. That's really incredible to think about.
And if you think about it in a game, when you're trying to build a complete roster, part of it is your defensive acumen. So when you have corner outfielders in particular that can really shut down a running game, that means it changes the whole dynamic of positioning from a competitive standpoint. And so these little simple drills, scouts are now projecting how those players will affect their ability to put that kind of defensive team on the field at the major league level. Well, we're down to the pitchers now, Sarah, and the variety of things scouts are looking for when they look at pitcher. They're looking at, how well their body works over the rubber. I talk about balance, rhythm, and timing within their delivery. They're certainly looking at arm strength. They're going to measure spin, horizontal movement, but you're really going to look at command. I mean, where the catcher's set up, can you throw the ball to that spot, within the strike zone or outside the strike zone, and can you do that with multiple pitches?
As you said, already a handful of things that will be measured here. Of course, velocity. You mentioned spin rate. Something else clubs take a look at is active spin. That's what percentage of that spin rate actually contributes to movement, as opposed to just spinning but not changing the way the ball is actually moving.
And so that's why deliveries are so important. Every one of those metrics, Sarah, is tied to your ability to duplicate your unique body type. And that's why you can get a lot out of these bullpen sessions by bearing down on a pitcher's delivery. Deep projection. When you gamble on this type of young man, you're really just gambling on the arm strength and your ability from a development standpoint to teach him a functional delivery so he can pitch to his arm strength.
Welcome to day 2 of the MLB Draft Combine at Chase Field in Arizona. I'm Ben Gelman, and today we'll get to see some of the brightest prospects out there go head-to-head and put their skills on display to boost their draft stock. We're just about ready to get started. Man on at first, now at the plate, Scotty Lynn. He looks confident as he steps into the batter's box. Seems like he's immune to all the pressure these young prospects must be feeling. First pitch doesn't find the zone. These tournament games are, of course, just a part of the larger picture here at the Combine. Drills and assessments measure each player's fitness, strength, agility, and on-field performance, as well as other skills. Lifted in the air, right field, and that's the third out. They leave one runner on base.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Fly ball down the line. That will drop foul.
Get him out of there.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off.
Hey, nobody can drive it.
Next pitch is outside. That's a clear overthrow by the pitcher. He's not trying to be that far outside the zone on 0-2. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2.
All right, come on now, let it fly.
Got it. Leadoff batter retired in the fourth. First and third, one away. He's got another chance now to prove he's not just an asset in the field. He can make some noise at the plate, too. Late on that fastball. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. Oh, doesn't get the call. I was certain that was a strike. Not my call, though. And a big swing and a miss. Power approach on the mound here. Nothing but fastballs in this AB.
Hey, like again, like again.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Stone will hit next. That's a liner to left. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So up next, Eric Huseby. And the lefty. Left field. Oh my goodness, he got it! Tremendous catch! He took a huge gamble right there. If that ball got by him, the run scores easily. A 1-run lead.
Here we go now, let's go.
Hey, one down.
One time.
Late on that fastball. Pitcher blew that by him at the plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get interesting later in the AB. Got it, and there's 2 away.
Yeah, look, they said the paper I get hot turn you to ashes. Only thing is I don't remember my fill up my bag of chips and I ain't sharing a fraction. I'm down for whatever, know I'm about that action. He asked me for.
It's day 3 of the MLB Draft Combine here in Arizona. Another chance for these young. Bottom of the first, now it's the right fielder, Tim Simmons. That misses. Ball 1. While all of these prospects expect to be drafted, the personalized player report they receive, including evaluation data and tools for improvement, makes participation here a valuable experience no matter what happens in the future. On the ground to short. On to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Garcia, the next to hit. First pitch, and it just misses. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
Not close with that one. 3-0. 1 out and the base is empty. Next pitch in for a strike. 3-1.
No one better. Let's go.
And swing and a miss.
3-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 quickly gone in the bottom of the first this afternoon. Base is empty with 2 out, and now Michael Cano. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Grounds this one up the middle. Salazar whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that. Back here at Chase Field, here's the third baseman, David Jordan. Hard on the ground to first. Takes it to the bag alone. 1 up, 1 down. Now at the plate, Tanner Lowell. Right through there for a strike.
Hey,
0-1's the count.
Swing and a rocket. It's carrying. Reaching for it, makes the catch. That was a really nice over-the-shoulder grab, flashing some serious defensive ability on that play. That one fouled off. 2 down and nobody aboard. Bottom half of the second inning. Good eye on that pitch. In there at the knees. Now 1-2.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Swings through it, and that's a K. Nothing doing here in this half of the inning. We're back here at the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Keo Fraden. That's in there. 0-1. You may be wondering, just how does a player score a summons to the invitation-only draft combine? Well, eligible high school and college players are selected by a committee of MLB, USA Baseball, and MLB club scouting executives. Line, and that's a base hit. Runner on base to start the inning. Gil Uribe will hit next. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Fraden takes his lead at first with nobody out. Runner on the move.
Hey, roll it up. Plays it too.
Hey, good one up there, huh?
Lynn picks to first. Fraden back easily. Struck him out looking. Next is the designated hitter, Luis. There goes the runner. This one's low. Throw to second, tag, out. 2 down and nobody aboard here in the back end of the third inning.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
And that drops in for a strike. Swings and misses, and that'll be that. Kept the bats quiet in that inning. They're still down 2-0. Bottom of the fourth, and now the right fielder, Tim Simmons. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Ground ball right side, Salazar. The throw to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth. Garcia getting ready to hit. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1 offering. That one missed. Fouled off. He was late. Looked like he was a little behind on the fastball. Might have been trying to sit back for the breaking ball. And now it's all even up. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Gets him swinging. Base is empty with 2 out. Next up, Michael Cano. Strike one.
0-1.
Into center and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. So a runner aboard, digging in, David Jordan. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second, 2 on and 2 out. And here's the catcher, Tanner Lowell. It just misses, a ball and no strikes. Towards first, Calzado. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. A couple of... Ready to go for the last half of the inning. The batter now, J.J. Stinson. Hard hit, knocks it down. Decides to hold on to it, and they come away without an out. So a man on, Fraden digs in now. On the ground, 2 ball. There's one, and it's a double play. And now the center fielder, Gil Uribe. Now a tapper that rolls foul. And that's off the inside edge. Classic pitching right there with the 2-seamer from the righty in on the hands of the right-handed batter. Not even close there. 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time. The way he's been pitching, they've got to feel grateful to see a 3-ball count right here. I'm sure he wants to attack and keep them at bay. 2 outs, base is empty. Grounds it to short. Chavez. Fires over to first. Out with room to spare, and that... We'll move on to the bottom of the 6th. And now the DH, Luis Ramos. Here's a grounder up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out. The lineup flips over. Tim Simmons, the next to hit. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The 0-1. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs. Garcia will hit next. Base hit. That keeps the inning going. Michael Cano getting ready to hit. And there's a strike. Salazar. Over to first. They're in plenty of time. And we're back, and a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Lynn fired 6 shutout innings on the hill. He showed some good competitive fire in this one. He kept the team in a position to come out on top, and that's...
Self-defense, baby. Get some shows. Where they at? Sold out. To the world. Get the bag. Get the money. Your mom, she still love it. Never wife, I love the money. Out in San Diego with some boys. 3 days no sleep, can't keep poised. Out no teacup. I ain't even go no prenup. Planner, Mr. Peanut. Got...
Hello and welcome to day 4 of the... So digging in, Scotty Lynn.
Hey now. Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Off the mark there, ball 1. The MLB Draft Combine is nerve-wracking for any young player, but it seems like he's been able to successfully block out the noise these past few days.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Hey, two.
That one in the air to center field. Silva on the way in, and that ends the inning. They strand one, scoreless after one. Back here at Chase Field, all set for the start of this inning, and now Giuseppe Stevenson.
Going out now.
That one down the line. Oh, and it hits the base. Runner at first, one away.
Throw that 2-for-1 special. Pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
No swing, says Gary Simmons. You know, here in Game 3, it's not just the body that can start to get tired. The mind can fatigue, too. You have to stay sharp and not lose focus on the mental part of the game.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly.
Wouldn't chase that time. This pitch gets away. And now a man in scoring position.
Hey, get a good
Calzado leads away at second, one out. In the air, out towards right center. Silva sizes this one up. Squeezes it. Nobody out and a runner at first. That one fouled off. You have to feel for these youngsters and the pressure they must be feeling. Sure, the nerves may settle a bit after the first couple games, but they've still got the draft looming in the night. Swing, and this one's hit high and deep. It's way back. Snags it on the warning track. One out and the bases are empty. And here's the first baseman, Hank Gleason. On a line for a base hit. And that one's getting into the corner. Around first, hustling for two. Not stopping, he's headed to third. The relay throw, in there safely. One down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Joe Lewis. Here's a fly to left.
Relay.
Brings it in. Runner tags from third. The throw in there as a run scores on the play. One down. And next, the cleanup hitter, Scotty Lynn. Foul ball there.
One down.
Try to get him chasing on the changeup. One out and the base is empty. Swing and a foul straight back.
Get him out of there.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Batting order turns over. And the next batter, Gerald Carmona. Swing and a drive, deep left field, pretty far back there. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow! Batter had thoughts of jogging around the bases after it left the bat, but the left fielder had other plans. Goes up and brings it in. Exciting way to end the inning. Winning run in scoring position with two away.
Put a rip into one. Put a rip into one right here. All right, looking for your pitch here. That's it, right now.
Puts this one in the air down the line. Can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Need you now. Your turn. Keep that
trying to send this one into extra frames.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, drive him in. We need you right here.
And the count 1-2. After 2 straight off-speed pitches, he needs to run a 2-strike fastball up above the zone. Try to get a chase. 1-2 now. That one just misses. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Pitch misses there, and now it's 3-2. With the potential winning run at second here in the last half of the 9th. Got the swinging strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. The arm